Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Taurus. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign, so please check out the other available videos on the channel so you get a clearer, more concise picture as what potentially could be happening for your love life in this week. So I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. If the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. Okay guys, so take what you feel fits and leave the rest. I hope you guys are loving this bird's eye view. At least you can see the cards a little bit better now guys, so thank you so much for bearing with us. Leave us a comment down below, I'd love to get your feedback. Okay, I will get back to you on those comments, better late than never, right? But I will get back to you, I promise, okay? So, I also do have a donation link now available for the channel if you wish to support me and the channel. Donations will go towards the betterment of the channel, of course. So thank you to those who have already donated and thank you to those who are donating. I really do appreciate you so much and I'm very grateful, thank you. So let's get into this, shall we? Angels of love and light, can we please have clear, concise messages as to what's happening for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign? What do they need to know for this week? Please feel free to leave a timestamp as well, guys, if you wish. The Moon in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool, the Star in reverse, King of Cups, wow. We have the Strength card here in reverse at the bottom of the deck of what we don't see, and also the High Priestess in reverse as well. The Page of Cups and the Two of Cups, wow, with the Queen of Swords, okay. So specifically you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Aries or an Aquarius. We have Leo specifically as well, we have Cancer specifically, Scorpio potentially as well, but we do have Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we do have Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well, and Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces obviously, okay. So I hope you can see the cards okay guys. I just have a quick check there, sorry. So what I'm feeling predominantly is that there is someone around you as of right now who you may live at a distance from. You may feel quite far away from this person. I'm getting the sense that emotionally you may feel far from them as well as physically. Potentially, I'm even getting mentally. So maybe you feel like this person hasn't really got you on their mind, or maybe you are trying to not have your mind on this person, like you're trying not to think about them, or potentially your person may have difficulty with trying to not think about you as of right now. Like you're on their mind constantly. I'm getting that song, Always on My Mind. And I feel like in some sort of way, this could be a slight burden to your person. It's not to say anything, disrespectful to you and anything like that, but I just feel like this person may be a little bit frustrated as of right now with the idea of having you on their mind, like constantly. Especially if certain things are not really going the way that they have wanted them to go in their life. I feel like this person may have had sort of like set plans for what they wanted and how they wanted certain things to play out, but I feel like with you kind of being on their mind all the time, this has... I'm getting like it's thrown a wrench, like a monkey wrench has been thrown in and it's just kind of clogged up. You know, I'm getting like a picture of these cogs and they're turning around and everything is running very smoothly, and then having this kind of monkey wrench or this what have you is being stuck in the middle of these cogs and it's preventing the machine from moving, and there's just this pressure building up, so therefore the machine isn't working as well as properly. maybe this person is very analytical, they're very logical, they could be very business orientated, or maybe in a sense a little bit like a robot. I know that sounds a little bit like maybe they're not so used to getting acquainted with their feelings, and I feel like with you being on their mind all the time, they may be a bit like, oh, do you know what? I'm getting the word inconvenience, not because you're an inconvenience or anything like that. It's just like some sort of inconvenience because they're probably a very practical minded person, like overly practical. And the idea of emotions and all of that, just kind of feelings, gets in the way of this person kind of getting by with their day-to-day life. You know, they could potentially feel like they're some sort of robot, or they feel like they have to be a robot in some sort of way. When it comes to their job, when it comes to their career, maybe they have a lot of responsibilities. They try not to necessarily show emotion, but they have a lot of them. I feel like also the other message I'm getting is that this person could be potentially overly materialistic, very superficial, in the sense of they're very much stuck in their kind of 3D world. Like, you know, they're not acquainted so much with spirituality and their emotions and feelings and that type of thing. They're just, it's alien. I'm getting the word alien. It could be alien to this person. I feel like this person is trying to change. They want a new beginning, but they may feel a bit unhopeful that you are going to be open and receptive to the idea of this person being back in your life. I feel like they want to come forward, they want to take a chance on love, and they want to take that chance with you, but I feel like you've seen this person for who they were in the past. And if they were to have a connection with you in the future, then they dramatically have to do a lot of healing and a lot of inner kind of work. I'm getting shadow work for some reason. So this person may have kind of avoided their shadow side in the past and kind of like left it. I'm getting null and void, like as if it didn't exist. And they know that they have deeper emotions that they need to get acquainted with. But I feel like this really does scare your person. The idea of addressing these emotions and the emotional baggage that they've actually had in their life, potentially even from childhood, I'm getting for some reason, has been a massive block to them getting to where they want to be in relation to love. I feel love has been very much on the back burner for this person for a very long time, and now they're trying to get more accustomed with the idea of being open and receptive to love, but they know that they can't just have love, as it were, with how they are right now, or they have been in the past. It means that they have to actually change, and they have to go through a cycle of some sort of personal transformation to then get to this point where they're emotionally available for love. And that's not necessarily just with you or anyone else, it's them opening up for themselves so that they feel more balanced in general with their emotions. This person could have difficulties with expressing their emotions, and I've been getting that because I've been trying to do your reading a few times, and every other time that I've tried to do the reading, my throat keeps on clogging up. I can't get my words out properly, you know, and now the fact that I'm into this reading and I'm actually getting these words out, I mean, it feels like this is actually the correct reading for you guys. So there's always a reason for everything, right? I feel like this person wants to feel free. They want to feel free. They want to be lighthearted, and funnily enough, they do want to embrace their more sensitive side, their softer side. They could be very masculine or overly masculine, and this could be like some sort of bravado that this person has put out to you or to other people, but I feel like that's really a facade. They've been wearing some sort of mask to protect themselves for quite some time, like some sort of defense mechanism, or they may have do certain things or act a certain way for coping as well. And potentially they like to give off this, you know, strong facade, like this strong kind of image of themselves that, you know, they have everything together, that they're very, you know, well put together. Like, you wouldn't look at this person and think that their emotional world is upside down. Like, you wouldn't think that. You would look at this person and feel like, well, they seem to have everything under control. But actually deep down, this person may feel a little bit of a mess sometimes, but they don't openly express that or let that out to people. So this person could have, you know, quite a hard shell, like they wear this particular armor, okay? So what else I'm getting is that this person finds it very important that financial security is integral for their life. To the point where they may even be a bit of a workaholic as well. They could do a lot of overtime, but this person may have not necessarily had the best track record in the past when it has come to love and relationships, and maybe that's why they feel a bit unhopeful that anything could work out with you, because they know that it's not necessarily about what else is going on in their life and other people, that they have to, you know, look at themselves first rather than pointing the finger at other people. Now, this person could have had issues with being relatively cold, you know, not callous, but a very cold person, very distant. They have their guard up. They take life incredibly seriously, and they may have a lot of suspicions about other people and potentially even about you, especially if you are very open, very loving, very kind, very nurturing, and you kind of don't take life too seriously. You're going more with the flow, like you kind of more in touch with your kind of inner child, as it were. I feel like this person may look at you like you're from another planet. They may feel like you're another planet, like, what world are you from? Because you may have this really lovely spontaneity, kind of spontaneous side to you as well. And this person is just like, no, I want order, I want stability, you know, I've got my obligations and responsibilities of things that I need to take care of. You know, I can't be out here flouncing around, like dancing with a load of ribbons and, you know, like, I'm getting rhythmic gymnastics. Like, maybe this person feels like maybe you do that type of gymnastics, but I'm just getting that this person may feel like you're just from another world and you kind of just dance around and, you know, don't have too much to worry about and what have you, and you're single and you're happy and you're free and, you know, what have you, because you're so balanced with your emotions. This is so fascinating. This is absolutely not where I was feeling that this reading was going to go, but I mean, here we are. This person knows that they have to go from the King of Pentacles in reverse to transform into this King of Cups upright if they were to have anything more with you. And they know that the reconciliation between you may be unlikely until this person gets to grip with making these particular changes, okay? Yeah. They also want peace in their life here with the Five of Swords in the reverse. They really do. They are trying to learn how to compromise. That could be something that this person really does struggle with. But they need to... It's like they need to get more in touch with themselves and address the anxieties that they may have had in the past. I really do believe that this person may have had a lot of difficulties. I really do. I feel like this person's had a lot of challenges. They may have not showed it to you or other people, but they definitely have had their challenges. They could feel relatively lonely as of right now. You know, this person I feel likes to have their space. Potentially they don't feel very connected. They feel quite disconnected from you, but also disconnected from potentially their inner self, their higher self, because they know that they have to make these changes to have something with you. And this person could have a lot of fears and doubts that they can't trust themselves or their intuition, because they want to come forward towards you and offer you love with the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. and they feel like there is something a lot more between you and this connection, and they want to be able to speak up to you and say about moving the connection forward, but they could have been resistant to change in the past. They've been fearful of changing. Potentially they felt that if they were to change, that they would lose their security in some sort of way. Like it would strip them of this particular character that they've made. I'm getting the word avatar for some reason. So maybe this person feels like, oh, if I were to change, then obviously, you know, people are going to perceive me differently. And they may have had difficulty with the idea of changing, fearful of changing, fearful of suffering. Maybe they feel like their finances were going to suffer. Maybe they thought the only way that they were going to have their security in their life was if they were to put out this particular persona, and if they change, then they feel that maybe they're going to become less successful in some sort of way, like less successful in the material world. But I feel like this person will actually end up just genuinely being happier here with the Sun card, with the Leo energy. But they don't see that. It's like trying to have that sort of faith that things will turn out for the better for them, and that they will have this emotional fulfillment within themselves, and it's not just necessarily all about money and the material world and what have you. I'm also getting as well that if this person has gone through a breakup or a separation or a divorce or something difficult in their lives that they're trying to close off or move on from and have a new beginning, potentially they have toyed with the idea, obviously most likely, that they would like to have something more concrete with you, but they may have spoken to other people who, it could be friends, could be family, it could be work colleagues, acquaintances, or what have it. If they have even like brought up your name or the idea of you and them having something together, and if you are very different, like opposite from this person, I'm getting yin and yang with the sun and the moon. Like other people could be a little bit like, well, that person isn't like your current partner or who you've been with in the past. So they could be feeling a little bit like unsure about whether to pursue the connection with you because of everybody else's opinion. But I feel like this person is very strong, a very strong character, and they can like kind of care about what people think, but they don't care so much. But when it comes to anything intimate, I feel like this person really does care in a sort of way. Like in business and in professionalism and in work and what have you, you know, they rule the roost, as it were. But when it comes to their emotions and their feelings, and, you know, they may feel a little bit insecure and potentially vulnerable with the idea of expressing how they genuinely feel about a situation. So they could have only a couple of friends, like really close, like good quality friends, but maybe even those people that they confide in, they may not fully know the depth of how this person is or how they feel. Yeah, look at that, devil energy. This person may feel like if they were to come forward towards you, that it would just be some sort of obsession. I'm getting an obsession. Maybe they're obsessed with the idea of trying to figure out their happiness. But the other thing I'm getting, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. This person could also realise that you light up the dark. See, this is all to do with shadow work here, mostly with the Devil card, and you kind of light it up in this person and reveal parts of themselves that they may have difficulty with addressing. And so therefore they are now overthinking when they just want peace in their life. And they want to be able to come forward and communicate with you about these particular changes that they're going through. So obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys. I feel like this has gone on quite, this portion of the reading's gone on quite long, but this person could be very used to being single and being on their own, being very remote. But if they are with a partner or if they are with someone else, then potentially I feel like they still feel very distant from that person. They still feel distant from them. they may have been used to choosing the wrong partners in the past. Potentially they could have been, if they have been single, if they are single, they could have been used to relationships or connection where there's just the physical intimacy, there's just the, you know, sex without love, and getting that. So this person could use, could have used sex as just a way of trying to get their end away, basically, to make them feel better about themselves. But really there wasn't the emotional attachments there to any of these people or situations. It's kind of like a done deal. It's kind of, I'm not saying necessarily that this person may have paid for that, but it's kind of like a transaction, like a business exchange, but it's not necessarily that, if you kind of get what I mean. Like, this person just takes the emotion out of everything, and I feel like you challenge this person because they have to, if they want something with you, that they have to go against these fears. They have to fight their fears if they're to have something long term with you. And they could be feeling a little bit, you know, unsure. They could be single, though they could have been single for a very long time, and then the idea of coming into a relationship with you, they may just be like, well, how do I act? Like, I feel like this person may be really unsure about, well, if I get into a proper commitment with this person and they're expecting like a two-way love with me, how do I act? How do I behave? How do I talk to this person? They just may be completely clueless in that sense. You know, they may not necessarily have that, you know, emotional intelligence or social intellect. I'm getting that could be something that they struggle with, maybe some sort of social cues for some reason. But this person sees you as single, enjoying your life, working on yourself, embracing the new that's coming into your life as well. You know, you may have been a little bit unsure about whether this person is going to come around or not. You may have lacked a little bit of faith, but I feel like things will eventually turn around. Okay, but we're going to clarify here, okay, with these Radiant Rider-Waite. They're definitely going to come forward towards you here with the Knight of Wands, okay? So I just had to check on the timing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So I saw 222 on the clock. So you could be seeing those numbers, or your person is. So why is the moon here, please, in reverse for Taurus? So obviously, please take me feel resonates and leave the rest, guys, okay? This person may have a tendency to act impulsively, like in the past. I feel like if they act impulsively, like their words don't necessarily match up with their actions when it comes to their emotions. I feel like they're a very rational person when it comes to their work, their profession, their career, their, you know, everything else like that. But I feel when it comes to their emotions, this person could have difficulty with that. So what's going on with this moon card here? This is fascinating. Wow. The moon in reverse for Taurus. Wow, interesting. So all of them came out. I'm going to take them though. The Three of Swords in reverse. Four of Pentacles. The Strength card in reverse. So we have that twice here now. And the Five of Swords. And we have the Five of Swords here in reverse and now upright. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. So yeah, this person, it's been revealed to them that they may have been relatively selfish in the past. They may have repressed their emotions, which we know that really quite clearly already. This person, if they have dealt with other relationships or been with other people, they may have not necessarily had the best of connections with these people. They could have been relatively unhealthy, relatively toxic potentially, and they may have just left this person stressed. There could have been a lot of one-sidedness here with the Page of Pentacles, a lot of immaturity. It's been revealed to this person that they do struggle with confidence. it's been revealed to them that they need to have a newfound of confidence if they are to be able to heal their heart and have this new sense of self-empowerment when it comes to their emotions. But they feel like it's going to be more trouble than it's worth for some reason. That could be another reason why this person has been against the idea of making these particular changes, even though that they know that they've got to make these changes, or they feel like they've got to make these changes. So we've got double fives here, 5, 5, so 55. So you could be seeing those, or your person could be seeing those as of right now. It'd be interesting to see if we get any more 5s on the table later as well. So this person could have also been enlightened that they were a bit, what's the word? They may have been a bit of a hoarder when it comes to possessions, people, places, things. They like to collect things, they like to collect stuff. And they may have difficulty with parting with their money, and I feel that strongly here with that King of Pentacles in reverse. Potentially this person realises that they've had unresolved issues and they've been holding on to these unresolved issues, and they know that they need to move themselves out of this particular space to prevent them from bringing difficulties that they've had in previous relationships, or, you know, even if they've been single, into bringing it into a, you know, a proper long-term committed connection. This person may have self-sabotaged the connection because their doubts and their fears kind of got in the way. Maybe they weren't ready to let go of certain things. They could be just overly focused on their finances. They may look happy to other people, but they've been very hurt. And I feel like this person is really trying to come out of a period of feeling lonely and isolated. It's like I was saying earlier, like when you look at this person or look at their life, you wouldn't feel or know that they feel that particular way. But actually I'm getting this impression that they are up in their head a lot, and they may deal with a lot of negativity, but you wouldn't know that by looking at this person. What's going on here with the Fool, please, for Taurus? The Devil, wow. Capricorn energy. Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'll take one more for the Fool, please, for Taurus. Page of Swords. 8 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Wands upright, 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups, High Priestess. Okay. I'm getting that this person wants you to be patient with them. Their life may be here, there and everywhere as of right now, and their finances may not necessarily be in the bestest places. They could still be dealing with a few issues, unresolved issues here. They haven't been able to fully move on with something. I'm getting as well that they want a second chance with you to have a new beginning, but I feel like this person has more going on with them than meets the eye, for sure. They feel like they can't move on. They want to move on. They really do. But there's something that's holding them back. I feel like they've been so used to being in their comfort zone that the idea of moving on, they feel like if they were to move on or to make some significant changes, that they're going to be even, obviously they'll feel like they'll be even more unbalanced, and they won't get that back. Maybe they feel like they're not going to have that sense of security again. I feel like these are potentially excuses though. I feel like this person is intimidated by the idea of change. They may be very fixed in their ways. And this is like all causing this person, like they're needing to face their fears and to change. And I feel like this is something that's really difficult for this person. They may have codependency issues, potentially. They may feel just relatively stuck. Maybe they feel like they have no way out of a certain situation, like they can't move on, like they want to, but they feel like they can't move on. Like they feel like they're having to fight for something, maybe fight for a reunion with you. Potentially you know intuitively that this person is blocked as of right now from coming forward towards you. Yeah, this person will get through the end of that cycle though here with the World and the Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like they will eventually close out what they need to from these particular fears and insecurities and anxieties I'm getting that they have, and close that out and eventually come back around to you here with the Eight of Cups in reverse in the World, so that you and them can make another go of it, so that you could have a successful cycle with one another. Look at that with the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. You know that this person is most likely your person, and you've been very patient, very fair, very loving, very nurturing. You've potentially given this person their space because you know what it is that they have to do to transform their life, to then eventually have this love with you, because you are deserving of a two-way love. You are deserving of someone who is going to be there for you, who's going to love you and protect you and look after you, who's going to take your feelings into consideration, who's going to nurture you and as much as you're going to nurture them. And I feel like this person wants this. They do want love. They do. But potentially they may have looked at it in the wrong places before, or potentially like they've just not been sure how to go about for love. Maybe they felt like love wasn't meant to be for them in the past, so they just carried on doing a certain thing and acting a certain way because they weren't sure that they were meant to have that. But they are making plans on coming forward towards you here. Yeah, they are coming back around. Look at that with the Six of Swords in reverse. They've not been able to mentally and emotionally move on from you whatsoever. Why is the Star here, please? This is definitely a longer reading, so I'm sorry about that, guys, but... Oh, okay. The Star in reverse, the Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, Temperance in reverse, with the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, Sagittarius here. Yeah. This person may have issues with their ego. They probably do have issues with their ego, okay? And I feel like they've just been overthinking and they just unbalanced right now. Unbalanced. They know that their emotional needs have not been, met with other situations. Like if they were to really sit there and be honest with themselves and truthful to themselves, they would know that their emotional needs have absolutely not been met, and that they felt relatively disappointed in the past when it comes to certain situations. And what I feel is that this person wants to have the wish fulfillment of coming towards you, but now they feel like insecure. They feel a bit insecure because they most likely put their career ahead of their emotional fulfillment and well-being. Maybe they were just so focused on their career that when it came to their emotions, they were just all over the place. They really didn't, it's like they put their emotions or whatever in a jar and put them at the back of the room in a dark, dark corner and just kind of ignored that they were there or that they ever existed. But this person knows that your connection's not been equal. And they've been fearful of showing how they feel about you. Potentially they feel that if they were to be open, to be honest and show you the love and the feelings that they have for you, that it's not going to be reciprocated. And I feel like this would really, really kind of get to you, get to your person, sorry. Or get to you. Maybe it will get to you because you know that this person's struggling and you just want them to open up, but they have difficulty with that. You want your person to be able to speak their mind and tell you the truth of how they feel about you, but it's been difficult because you both want to move this connection onto calmer waters and feel a lot more peaceful about what's happening with your connection. But it's not gone without its challenges. It's not gone without its challenges. And I feel like this person isn't used to the love that you've given to this person. They're not used to it. They don't know what to do with it. Maybe they didn't know what to do with it. They kind of went, oh, love. And then, you know, like, I'm getting that game like hot potato. You know, when you're sitting around and you pass the hot potato, or you pass like a parcel, or pass the parcel, like they may have gone, oh, feelings, chuck them to the next person, or chuck them to the next thing. It's so random, but maybe that's how this person kind of thought of the idea of feelings. They're like, oh God, what is that? Ugh, right, chuck it away, move it over here, which is fascinating. But anyway, that's enough of that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to clarify here with the romance angels and see what additional messages that we can get for you. Their wish fulfillment would be to have things balanced with you. Okay, just one more shuffle now, guys. Thank you for bearing with us. Oh, there you go. What can we get for Taurus, please? Oh, wow, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. My goodness, okay. Wow. This person definitely recognises you as a soulmate, or you feel that they're a very strong soulmate of yours. But your relationship may have not been very balanced in the past. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This person has to separate themselves from other people, places and things if they're to have something with you. But you've been in separation from this person for potentially quite some time, even though there's this depth of this connection between the two of you. I'll take one more. If they're dealing with someone else in a long-term situation, like going through a divorce or something like that, then obviously they're most likely going through a separation with that person as well. Heart-to-heart conversation. Look at that wanting to show itself. Yeah, this person knows that they need to have a heart-to-heart with you. Look at that. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So when this person comes back around, it's going to feel like brand new love. Okay? It's going to feel brand new. Yeah, because they're going to make the effort. They will. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah. This person knows that you are deserving of love, but they are learning to recognise that they are actually also deserving of love as well. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and keep an open mind. Yeah. This person may have been quite narrow-minded in the past when it came to love. But also they want you and them to have open minds when it comes to readdressing this connection between the two of you. I also believe that potentially you could have new love coming in, as well as this person potentially from the past wanting to bring something in. So obviously it will be down to you with how you kind of go about things with this situation. Okay, so I'm just going to pull from the Soulmates In Separation. So I just want to find out what messages either you would like to say to your person or what they would like to say to you, just to kind of close off the reading. So I'll take one more shuffle. What can we get here for Taurus, please? What wants to be said? My pride and ego led us astray. Wow, we kind of said that earlier, the big ego. So that could be really something. One more. You just would not understand what I'm going through. Most days I don't even understand. Yeah. Maybe this person feels that you're not going to get to grips with how much that they've actually had to change and transform if they were to have something with you. But I feel like you kind of know of this already, and it's just this person's fear of actually opening up that's why they're kind of putting this block on saying, oh, well, nobody's going to understand me anyway, so why should I bother opening up or making changes? I feel that like this person feels that their work would go unnoticed, it wouldn't be appreciated, or they won't get the recognition that they've changed certain things if they were to kind of open up. It's interesting. One more, please. Thank you. Deliver me from temptation. Yeah, well, we kind of got that impression earlier with the world card. I was going to say about the world card. Did we see the world card? Well, somebody wants to let you know that it's all going to come to a close. Like, you will have things close out eventually. But I was trying to say the devil card, because we've got the devil card here. So they may have had temptation in the past and they're trying to get through with that, especially if they've had codependencies or addictions as well, or they mistaken lust with love in the past. I feel that this person is trying to get over that, and they know that they need to get over that. They could even be a heavy gambler. That's something else that I'm getting as well. They could have a gambling addiction potentially, or they have had issues with betting. But it's kind of coming out reverse, so they will eventually get themselves out of it. So I'm going to take it as reverse. And then the last card, you deserve much more than what I could give at the time. Wow. Yeah, they know that you are deserving of this love between the two of you, and maybe they just felt like they couldn't give you what it is that you were desiring at the time. I wasn't ready for what you was offering. Oh my God. I literally just said that. Gosh. Oh gosh. I kept the wrong company around who interfered with this beautiful connection. Well, we kind of got the gist of that. I feel ashamed for how I treated you. You did not deserve that. Interesting. So anyway, guys, please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. If you did enjoy the reading, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. If you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. I hope that you have a very good week, and we'll speak to you again soon. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and bye for now. See you later.